Hi everybody, it's Sally here, and I went to an estate sale yesterday, and it was like one that was very memorable. There were so many beautiful things in this house, and it wasn't like these people were collectors of antiques. They must have been very elderly, and they just had a lot of old stuff. So I thought I would share because I found some really cool stuff. But to start with, there weren't a lot of books, so that was kind of a disappointment. So this book, Pinocchio, I got there. The Adventures of the Little Wooden Boy. And it's a cool book. It's got some a nice inside cover. And I saw a few illustrations, so let's just see. Not a lot, but the ones that are in here are very cute. And I like the cover, so this will become a journal. And then I found this. I'm always kind of looking for these kinds of books. Let me just move this camera a little bit. A preparatory book, Make and Make Believe. I'm not sure what this is all about. I haven't really looked at it that closely. The date on it is 1920. A lot of this stuff was from the 20s, and these people, they must have lived in the town that I live in all their lives, because I found high school commencement programs and lots of mail letters, stuff like that. So this is interesting. It's kind of like a little workbook, I guess. Isn't it interesting, though, that so many, even school books, had things about fairies in it, and, make-believe stuff. Don't really see that so much in schools nowadays. Okay, so that was it for the books, but there were some other paper things that I found that were interesting. This postcard, it says post plaque from Alaska, so I thought that was kind of pretty. And these postcards, I think these are postcards, I'm not sure. Actually, I have not looked at some of this stuff. I got it yesterday on my way to farmer's market, and then I worked all day, so I didn't have a chance to really look at it. But yeah, this must have been a trip that they took. There's Old Faithful, Arizona's Painted Desert. Yeah, so pretty postcards with pictures on them. That's pretty cool. It's the petrified log in the petrified forest. Wildlife of the desert. The motel they stayed at. Colorado. Oh, I like this one with the airplane on it. American Airlines. And somebody sent this to them. The lady's name was Rose. I think she saved every card that she ever had. I know there might have been photos. There weren't any when I got there, and maybe the family had decided to keep those. This is a student handbook, 1966 to 1967. That's when I would have been, like, I think a freshman in high school. I didn't go to this school, but it's kind of fun to look at this and just see their cheers, their school song, the Fighting Tigers. So I think that's really cool. I might actually ask the local museum if they would like to have that, because this is where I live. Bandon High School is. It's the high school here. Okay, so if there were several of these, and there was on the box it said $3 each. So originally I had grabbed several of them. I finally ended up putting some back because I thought, well, $3 each, that's going to add up pretty fast. So I just decided to take these 4, I believe, yeah. And when I went to go check out, she was selling them for 50 cents each. So I was kind of surprised. But anyway, these are kind of cool. It's like a calendar, 1936, but it advertises products that they sell at this drugstore. And it has the calendar with, like, I don't know, moon, the phases of the moon, maybe the sunrise and sunset, things like that. An almanac. So there's 1936. This one is 1920, that's a really old one. I love the ads. Look at that hair. Sarsaparilla. Lots of remedies. And 1924. It's funny, I'm flipping through these pages. I smell a faint scent of like talcum powder, maybe. Nothing has a musty smell or anything. Everything was very dry and in really nice condition. Nothing musty or moldy. Then I also found this calendar. Actually, my daughter found it. It's a long one. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and it's a year-round greeting for 1951, which I definitely wanted this one because that's the year I was born. And it was from some kind of a meat company. It said on the back was this little tag here that says Jack Sprat Meats. So yeah, I thought this would be fun because it's got the calendar and each month is a bird. It's kind of hard to show it, it's really big. Like the whole thing is about 24 inches long. Anyway, it's a neat calendar. And then I found these two bundles. I haven't really actually looked at yet. This one here, it looks like all handkerchiefs. So I got several, there are quite a few in here for $1.50. The prices were very low. I was really surprised. This is, this is like a really pretty dresser scarf out of some kind of a taffeta or silk. Not sure what. Pretty. Another handkerchief. I like these kind here with the appliques on them because I can take those off and use them someplace else. This, I think, is a scarf. This is interesting. I like the design on that. Really pretty. Yeah, so all those handkerchiefs, etc. for $1.50. This bag was $2.50. And there was a lot more of this. In fact, I'm seriously considering going back today because it's still going on. So I'm not sure what this is. Oh my gosh, it's like some kind of a nightgown. Yeah. Oh, yep, it's a nightgown. Wow. Some neat old fabric here. Love that. Very soft. Here's the pocket. Looks like it's been added on here or mended or something. But look at the top part with the crochet. I just figured it was some kind of a doily. So really, really interesting. Very neat. Definitely worth $2.50, right? Okay, so then now we're getting to the really good stuff. Okay, so this, now I bought a bag of these once before from a shop that they knew the value of them. The bag I got was probably about a third of the size of this one, and it was $10. This one is just full of these little calling cards, and it was only $3.50. And these are, I mean, they're not replicas. These are the real old ones. The person, this lady, her name was Rose. She must have saved every card, every letter, everything she ever got. And aren't these beautiful? So, see, here's one that has a date, 1903. These were the calling cards people would, you know, when they would visit someone. It was like they would leave one for their hostess. And I think that I think that somehow that's how they announced that they were coming. I don't know. It's just, these are so beautiful. Look at these. They're just, it has their name on them. Such a formal thing to do. Just people just don't do that kind of stuff anymore. See? Look at those. Yeah, so there's just a ton of them. And they're all so pretty. Here's a Christmas one. So these were just the little small calling cards, but then there are more cards. There were other cards too. Okay, so I think I'm going to sneeze. This could be dust. Oh, and a little envelope. Look at that envelope. Isn't that sweet? This is interesting. I'm not sure what that's supposed to say. Huh, I can't read it. Yeah, look at all, tons of these. Just as bunches and bunches of them. I like these ones with a little envelope. It has a little envelope, and then inside is a little tiny card with their name on it. Just fits in this little, I might try to actually make some little envelopes like this. Isn't that cute? It's just so adorable. Okay, so that's this, and I was very excited to get these for $3.50. Then sometimes you just find some extraordinary deals. So I'm going to back up for this. Let me just raise the camera up a little bit. So I found this box. It's one of those kind of, like a box you might get at a grocery store with something in it. This one says it's a fruit box. The box is old too. So this box is full of cards, and can you see the price there? Whole box, $3.50. I absolutely could not believe it when I saw this. I mean, this box there's just solid packed cards in here, and I'm measuring here with my ruler. It is, let's see, I'll put it right here. So the box the stack measures about 6 inches high. It's just full of cards. Now, I delved into it a little bit. The old cards are on top, and underneath are not as old, but look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Amazing. I wish they were all this old. As you can see, I really want to go back because I was kind of in a hurry. I was like on my way to work, and And she saved every card she ever had. This one is from her son, obviously. Um, Gary, Happy Mother's Day. He made that for her. This is a list of, I don't know, it's a list of possessions. 3 yards dress goods, 1 dress skirt and 2 blouses, a slip-over sweater, album of snapshots in a box, 2 fountain pens and bottle of ink, little boy and girl dolls, bar of soap. I don't know. I don't understand what the purpose of it. It doesn't say on there, but it's a list of interesting possessions. This one here has embroidery on it. Can you see that? Is that beautiful? It's a Christmas card. It's has a little gold dog bone there for Happy New Year's. Isn't that beautiful, that little house? And the way it's cut with that foiled paper there. And a lot of these cards that did not open, they were just a 1 layer. Valentine's to my mother. Here's, look at this beautiful Christmas card. Even this says Gary's hair, age almost 2 years, probably just a little dirt mixed with hair. Oh, isn't that cute? And there is a little bit of hair in there. I looked. So this card here has these, there were 3 little spots for notes. 2 of them are missing, but 1 is still here. Never seen anything quite like it. It has like this little message about Christmas in it, and it says, stockings full of Christmas wishes. Isn't that cute? It's for Grandma from Wayne. Look at this beautiful birthday card. They made cards so much more interesting back then. So you've got this ribbon here. This is folded over. Look at that. With the gold, and see, look at this, the liner paper that's pink. It's just beautiful. Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? A Mother's Day card. I think this is beautiful too. It's got that ribbon on it. So this is high school commencement, 1954. And this one here, look, it's got this bell. The bell is acetate, I guess, or something like that. And it just goes over the shape here, and then it opens like this. It's beautiful. Another one of the Christmas cards. This one's Easter. A little bit of ribbon. This is all, 3-dimensional. It's embossed. Some ribbon there. Look at that beautiful foiled paper. I love the picture on this one. That gorgeous with foil. It's a Christmas card. Look at this. Is one obviously made by her son. It's on a piece of wallpaper, and vintage wallpaper, of course. And inside, it just has some scribbles. Of course, she saved everything she ever got with a little drawing of his hand. Not pretty? Some kind of a vellum paper. It's beautiful. Yeah, there was, even the envelopes are kind of interesting. There were some letters too. Look at this, isn't that pretty? This is all I'm showing is just these cards. So if you get tired of looking, you can always stop. I'm just going to show a few more. Oh, isn't this pretty? Look at the lady in this beautiful dress. It's got the ribbon. Here's a layer here and a layer here with foiled paper underneath, right? And this beautiful lady. Then the whole thing folds over like this. And so here you have 3 different layers of paper with this vellum here on the out. And just, it's very complicated. It's a beautiful card. Little card here. This one is interesting too. I love the paper. It's very yellowed, like vellum type paper. Look at these little dogs. Aren't they adorable? And this one with the angel. And so it comes out and it says, best wishes to you. And you just can put it back on the tree like that. Another card from Reggie. Some crepe paper flowers wrapped up in tape. Looks like something he made at school, right? Sweet. And this, look at this big, huge card. And it has, so there's a layer of paper here, and this foiled paper here. Then there's some kind of a clear paper over this. And inside, yeah, there's some dried flowers in there. It's just an amazing card. With this paper. It's just gorgeous paper. Look at that. It's an amazing, beautiful card. Love the artwork on these. Christmas card. Beautiful Christmas cards. So, beautiful cards, and so definitely some letters. And then cards she got from her husband. I think she kept the envelopes to preserve them. And then you get down here at a certain level, and there's less of the old cards, and they start getting a little newer. So like this one, for example. Happy birthday to Borther. I mean, these are probably from, what, the 60s or 70s? I think that's when these kind of cars were popular. I'll have to look and see if there's any dates on any of these. They're newer cards, but this is kind of interesting. It's like a fan. I would say that looks very 70s to me, right? Still very pretty cards, but Happy Mother's Day from your son, Reg. So that was Reggie. I know somebody in this town named Reg. I wonder if it's the same person. He'd be about the right age. Father's Day, Mother's Day card. Obviously, they loved their mother. So this just goes on and on and on. And I don't think there's any more really old ones down in here. Maybe a few, but I don't think so. Just layers and layers of cards. I'm not sure what I'll do with some of these newer ones. I don't know. You know, some of them, I really, the artwork is pretty. The cards are pretty. I prefer the really, really old ones, but still, lots of cool cards. So anyway, that was my estate sale haul. And I probably will go back to the sale today and maybe find some more hidden treasures. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.